Neil Druckmann is a person who just rubs me the wrong way. I don't have anything personal against the guy, just his writing. The Last of Us Part 2 was one of the biggest dumpster fires ever released. It was incredibly mismanaged and poorly directed, and it's no wonder why. The director of the first game wasn't involved in the sequel. All the control was given to Neil Druckmann. I just don't understand why would you mess with a team that created a well-executed, emotionally grounded story just because Neil was the visionary behind it. Sure, he has a creative mind, but every visionary needs someone to challenge their ideas, remove the bad ones, and help build a cohesive story with the good ones. This isn't the first time we've seen this happen. One of the infamous examples is George Lucas. He had complete control over the Star Wars prequels, and no one questioned him because hey, he made Star Wars, so his ideas has to be good, right? We all know how that turned out. The prequels was widely criticized, and to this day, people debate whether they should even remain canon. This led to a downward spiral, George Lucas selling the franchise to Disney, and we all know how it's been doing. Another example is Zack Snyder. He made some decent films, so they gave him complete control over the DCU cinematic universe, and it's another total dumpster fire. For nearly a decade, DC was mocked for being an inferior version of Marvel. It set the franchise back so far they're now rebooting everything again. Then whatever momentum Snyder had left, he just made an awful movies like The Army of the Dead and Rebel Moon, where it started to become very clear that the guy shouldn't touch a pencil or a camera. Even Patty Jenkins, who made a well-received first Wonder Woman film, was given full creative control for the sequel. The results, Wonder Woman 1984, another disaster. It's clear no matter how talented someone is, or how talented they think they are, they shouldn't be given unchecked creative control. At the very least, they need people around them who will challenge their ideas. If they aren't questioned, it could lead to some serious consequences. Which brings me back to Neil Druckmann. I just don't like his mentality. He refuses to take criticism of the game seriously. He genuinely believes it's a masterpiece, and anyone who disagrees just doesn't understand the story. He's basically doing the Simpson meme. Could it be me? No, it's the gamers. That mindset is baffling to me. Criticism helps identify what's wrong so you can fix it and improve upon it. I get that creative work is personal and criticism can hurt, but come on, it's the real world. Suck it up, take the feedback, and grow. Neil was given a second chance. You can go as far to say the universe gave him a test. Season 1 of The Last of Us TV series was well received, but when Season 2 was announced, a lot of people who knew the second game felt a sense of dread. The question was whether he was going to change his story or double down. Sadly, he chose to keep the same story. Just like the game, the same criticism are now being made about the show. Somehow, it's even worse now, with the lead not being well liked, being given to carry the show, and the acting being poorly directed. It's wild to me how prideful this guy is, so convinced that this story is flawless. He refused to adapt or grow, and I just don't like that mindset, especially considering this is a big project. There's a lot of money and people working on it. There's evidence from the past that it did not work. There's videos made why it didn't. Very clear that things need to be changed to avoid another disaster. Neil just said nah, it will be fine, refusing to swallow his pride even despite the consequences this could lead. This is nothing more but insanity that we are seeing. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching, and bye.